Hi, good morning, my dear students. I'm Miss Stephanie Paul. Welcome to my chemistry channel. Spark Brilliant, Inspire Life. Chemistry is full of mystery. One of the most fascinating skills we learn is qualitative analysis. This is the detective mode of chemistry, where we figure out which ions are hiding inside a compound. So, how do we do it? Not by looking at the labels or fancy machine, but by using simple chemical reactions, color changes, precipitate formations, bubbling gases, and sometimes even distinctive smell. Unlike covalent compounds, which are often identified by physical properties like melting point, boiling point, ionic compounds like salt can really be identified just by their physical property. This is because many of them look the same. They are usually white crystal like sodium chloride, calcium carbonate, or barium sulfate. So, to know which ions are actually inside, we look at their chemical reactions. They form a precipitate, release a gas, or give a color change with certain reagents. By using a series of reagents, we can confirm the cation and anion presence. In today's experiment, we will be working with calcium acetate, a white crystallized solid that easily dissolves in water and alcohol. Now, let's begin our investigations.
Now, let's look at the apparatus and the materials. For the reagents, we have hydrochloric acid, NaOH, iron trichloride, and so on. Now, let's test on the cation in the calcium acetate first. That means the calcium ions. At first, we need to dissolve 8 grams of solid calcium acetate in 50 cubic centimeters of distilled water. Then filter it. After that, use separate portions of the filtrate for test 1 to 4. For test 1, we need to add aqueous sodium hydroxide. Then in excess. Get the observations here. Is it any color changes? Any precipitate? Next, we need to add aqueous ammonia. Any observable changes? Then in excess, any changes? For test 3, we need to add in disodium hydrogen sulfate followed by dilute hydrochloric acid. Is it any changes? Is it the precipitate dissolved in hydrochloric acid? So for the last test for the cation, we need to add in aqueous potassium chromate 6. After that, followed by dilute hydrochloric acid. Is it any precipitate form? What is the color of the precipitate? What is happening when we add in hydrochloric acid? Now, let's test on the anion in the calcium acetate. The ion here is acetate ion. We need to use the separate portions of the filtrate for the following tests. First test that we use to test on anion here is aqueous silver nitrate and followed by dilute nitric acid. What is your observations? Any precipitate form? Is the precipitate form dissolved in dilute nitric acid? Look carefully. Do you notice any visible change? No, right? Now, if you can detect any odor, next, add in aqueous barium chloride. Do you notice any visible change? Lastly, add aqueous iron 3 chloride, then heat gently. Alright, we have come to the end of our experiment. Through a series of systematic tests, we managed to confirm the presence of calcium ion and acetate ion in our sample. We only use the simple observations like color change or precipitate formations, then can help us to identify the ions in the compound. I hope this video can give you confidence in analyzing salts step by step. Thank you.